Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for Choices, the stories you play Endless Summer, Book 1, Act 3, Chapter 12, The Enemy is Out There. From the Marina, you and your friends watch helplessly as Shawn and Jake pilot a speedboat towards a raging storm front, and the enormous sea monster rising out of the waves. Not gonna lie, that is pretty badass. So not trying. No! It lunges towards the speedboat, maw wide, but Shawn jerks the boat away at the last second. It barely misses. What is that? A giant-ass sea monster, obviously? That explains nothing. The monster circles in the water, rising for another strike. I calculate their odds of survival to be 2%. Shawn, no! No! Craig runs towards the ocean, but Estella and Leela hold him back. What are you gonna do, dude? Fight it alone? Let me go. I have to help Shawn! It's too dangerous! You're just gonna get yourself killed. You can't hear what Shawn and Jake are saying, but they're shouting something, even as the monster jostles their boat to the side. We can't just do nothing. We have to help them. And how exactly would we do that? Alistair is cut off by a bolt of orange lightning blasting into the sand just a few feet away. Good God! Diego's right. We can't just stand around here. We need to figure out a way to help them get to safety. Figure out a way to help them. Exactly. Hell yeah, we save them or die trying. It's the die trying part you should be worried about. You fools can do as you please. I'm staying as far from that thing as possible. So, what's your plan, Locum? Your eyes scan the marina and fall on the jet ski Craig found earlier. The thing's got enough gas to get out to the monster and enough speed to evade it. I'm gonna ride it out there and lure it away. Give Jake and Shawn a chance to get back to the shore. Locum, are you sure about this? Facing that thing alone? I'll be okay, Diego. The rest of you, get back to safety. I got this. You rush over to the jet ski and hop on. It purrs to life as you start the engine. Back at the dock, you see your friends hiding underneath the awning, watching you expectantly. Here goes nothing. You hit the throttle and roar off into the storm, the jet ski flying over the crashing waves. Come on, come on! I got this! In front of you, Shawn and Jake's boat weaves around the monster, barely dodging its plunging attacks. Despite having no eyes, it somehow senses you as you approach, and a sizzling ball of orange lightning launches out of its throat and scorches your way. What the? Swerve, reverse, scream. Scream! You swerve out of the way, barely dodging the ball of lightning. Too close, way too close. Shawn and Jake notice you as the monster dives below the water. They guide their boat your way. Suddenly shirtless. Locum! What the hell are you doing out here? Saving your asses? I'll draw this thing away. You two get back to the shore. Wait till I've drawn it away, then go. You scan around, blinking against the hard rain, trying to see the creature's shadow moving beneath the dark water. Where are you? Huge wave starts to crest to your right. You grab the handles of the jet ski and swerve left. You bank hard to the left, cutting a wave in your wake, as the monster bursts out from the water behind you. Come and get me. The monster swerves after you. Jake, Shawn, now's your chance. Go! Go! Jake and Shawn race towards the island, engine roaring. I can't believe it. Boy Scout's crazy scheme is actually working. Suddenly, the creature stops. It curls its scaly neck backwards and peers without eyes towards Jake and Shawn's fleeing speedboat. Something tells me it's going to open fire. Uh-oh. The creature coils, electricity crackling along its skin, tightening until... Hadouken! Energy radiates violently, sending huge, crashing waves rippling out in all directions. No! Crap! You see the speedboat flip over, sending Jake and Shawn flying. And then the wave hits your jet ski and sends you airborne. Ah! You flail through the air, weightless, screaming. And then hit the water with a hard crack. For a moment, you feel only cold darkness. That is beautiful. And then you open your eyes to find yourself deep beneath the rising ocean waves. You try to swim, to push your way to the surface, to air, to life. But some strange invisible force, drags you down to the depths. No, not like this. You look around desperate, and you see two figures sinking near you. With your last strength, you swim to... Oh, shit. We have to make a choice here. I really hope this is not a choice that... I really hope this isn't a choice where the other dies. That's a tough one. Shawn or Jake? Let's hope this isn't what I think it is, but... That's tough. I mean, Jake reminds me of me sometimes. He's got a tough exterior, but he cares. Shawn, he all around cares. He's very upfront about it. He's a nice guy. Oh, damn. I'm gonna go with Jake. If this is what it is, then our diamond playthrough, maybe we can change the chain of events. Maybe, I don't know. We'll pick Shawn then, but I'm gonna go with Jake. You swim over to Jake. He looks up at you, surprised, then grabs you and holds you close. You press together, your bodies, the only warmth against the ocean's cold, as you plunge down, down, down. You know that this is it. Your final moments on Earth are wrapped up in Jake's arms. You hold Jake close and he hugs you back. If you're gonna die, at least you won't die alone. I didn't want this to be intimate, but okay. Together, you sink down into the depths. And the darkness takes you. What is... You feel warm sand, smell an ocean breeze, and hear the sound of someone coughing. Huh? You open your eyes to find yourself on a quiet, unfamiliar beach. You're soaking wet, a tangle of seaweed wrapped around your leg. But alive. What? Where? Locum. Locum! You roll over to see Jake and Shawn heading down the beach towards you. You made it. You're okay. I guess we all are? But what the hell happened? You pull yourself up to your feet and gaze out at the ocean. The water is still and clear. The sky blue. No sign of a giant sea monster anywhere in sight. Last thing I remember, I was getting pulled down into the water. Then nothing. And we woke up here? Doesn't make any damn sense. I think it's a miracle fate. I'm kind of now lost for words. What the hell just happened? So, miracle somehow? Seriously, what luck? There must have been a current or something that carried us here. Maybe a result of that freaking storm? Yeah, or maybe old Nessie just scooped us up in her jaws and laid us out here nice and safe. No need to be sarcastic, Jake. I'm just saying, with everything that's happened out here, I don't believe in luck. Not anymore. So, what do we do now? Either of you have any idea where we are? Jake squints against the sun, a hand over his eyes. West side of the island, I think. Hard to say more than that. Trees are too thick. Let's fan out and look around, see if we can find our way back. You, Jake, and Shawn split up, making sure to stay within sight of each other. You stroll down the beach, waves lapping nearby, when you hear soft whispering. Huh? You look over and see a glittering, colorful seashell jutting out of the sand. The whispering seems to be coming out of it. Okay, give me a break. You bend down and lift the shell up. Wow, that's pretty. You press the shell to your ear and hear what sounds like a man's voice. Kostak, Zar, Balo. Kostak, Zar, Balo. What the hell? What you got there? You look back and see Jake and Shawn coming up to you. This seashell, this is gonna sound crazy, but I swear, it sounds like it's saying the weirdest thing. You hold the shell to Jake, but now your voice comes out of the shell. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Wait. That's not what it was doing before. Whoa. How are you doing that? Please tell me you're some kind of ventriloquist? You're some kind of ventriloquist? You're some kind of ventriloquist? That's incredible. Hang on to that thing, Locum. Might come in handy. Nice. Will do. If nothing else, Raj will get a kick out of it. Anyway, I think I've got some bearings. The resort should be just a short hike this way. Let's move. The three of you trek along the shore. So, what do you think that thing in the ocean was, anyway? Besides a big-ass sea monster? I gotta say, I was all about dinosaurs as a kid, but I don't think I ever saw anything that looked like that. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I never heard of a Crabulus gigantus either. You want my theory? I think those things were man-made experiments. Biological weapons. Come on, man. That's a little tinfoil even for you. I mean, why would... Shawn stops talking as Jake raises his fist sharply in the air. He leans forward and whispers. Listen, in the trees. Someone's coming. You turn towards the trees and hear it. The soft sound of approaching footsteps. Stay quiet. You stay quiet, reading Jake's body language, and he nods in appreciation. The two of you crouch down low. Sorry, am I missing something? Shouldn't we let our friends know we're here? You're assuming those are our friends. Aren't you? I never assume, especially on this island. Just then, the trees wrestle apart and tall figures emerge from the jungle. Oh my god. See, Shawn, this is why you don't yell on a foreign entity of this magnitude, like island. Wow. I love the masks. Those are wicked cool. I love their eyes. There are two of them, a man and a woman. Their skin glows in possible shades, and strange ornate masks hide their faces. They hold weapons made out of what looks like amber. The man, a longsword, the woman, a pair of daggers. Oh, who are... Should we run? Too late for that. So, what do we do? Hope they're friendly. Fight like hell if they're not. The woman turns back to the jungle. Van, Jantel, Mishtok, and Zalar. Another man emerges, taller and even more muscular than the others. Kill. As soon as you see him, you're struck by a sudden, profound sense of familiarity. What? I've never seen this man in my life! Or this alien? You know it instantly. He's the man you saw in your vision. The man with the lion mask? Okay, that must have been a diamond option. How can this be? The man in the owl mask paces towards you, pointing at you with a sword. Marnos ko! Kill! The man in the lion mask shoves past the other and strides towards you. You feel a strange tingling in your mind, an itching in your thoughts. Del ast particle! Del ast particle! A vision flashes in your mind. An open palm, a sheathed sword, a knee in the sand. Okay, typically an open palm, you don't want to approach something with a closed fist. That means you have aggression. A sheathed sword means peaceful intent, and a knee to the sand means submissiveness. You're willing to... Del ast particle! Look, Legolas, we don't speak your damn language. Wait. I think he wants us to... go to him, talk to him, surrender. You serious? Trust me. You raise your hands and drop to your knees, trying to cite what the leader keeps repeating. Del ast particle. The masked man nods, satisfied. Del ast particle. Someday, you're gonna have to tell me how you knew to do that. Never doubt locum. Shawn and Jake surrender alongside you. The other masked man and the woman join their leader in front of you. The woman raises her daggers and scrapes them together. Arkhala tel Mishrap Nostradon. Mishrap. Another image just flashes in your mind. Your body lying in sand, eyes wide, throat slit? Ah! Locum, what's wrong? I think they want to... The leader steps towards you. He cocks his head to the side. Curious. And Losok. That feeling in your head grows stronger and stronger. At once pain and pleasure. Something probing deep within. It's almost like he's there, in your mind, trying to break through. Say the word, Locum. The leader steps forward and reaches a hand out towards you. That feeling in your head is overwhelming, and you know somehow that if you just gave into it, you'd be able to communicate. Wow, okay, talk about escalating. We have communicate with the man, and we have attack him. Well, this is about to escalate very quickly. Okay, well, we have no choice in this version yet. You shoot Jake an intense look. He sees, understands, and nods. Kill Doc Roche? Kill to this! You fall to your side and shoot out your foot, kicking the man right in the shin. He jerks back, surprised. Malokin! The woman in the skull mask swivels to you with her knives, but Jake acts first, lunging forward and kicking her feet out from under her. Ha! The one with the sword pivots to help her, but Shawn springs forward to tackle him down into the sand. Not so fast. Gah! That just leaves you, facing off the lion-masked man. You try to get past him, but he moves fast, impossibly fast, catching you in the side with a swift punch. Ugh! Kishnar Palata! He prepares to hit you again when... Get away from him! You look up to see Craig charging down the beach from the jungle, clutching a rock. Craig! Raw! Craig winds up and hurls the rock right at the leader's mask. Ka-ding! Avatar, is that you? Oh, whoa! Leader's golden eyes meet yours, and he sees your face for the first time. He kind of seems familiar. I don't know where, but besides Avatar. The last woman kicks to her feet and throws a dagger. It flies through the air and rips open the side of Craig's arm. Oh! Craig! She starts to throw the second dagger, but Jake catches her wrist and flips her over, throwing her into the sand. Now's our chance! Run! Run! Jake grabs you by the arm, pulling you towards the jungle. Go! Shawn springs up and runs after you. Behind him, the now unmasked leader bellows. Misrap, 10 in row! The three of you rush into the trees, joined by Craig, who clutches his bloody arm. Raj and Michelle are waiting for you there. Come on, run! Before they catch up! How the hell are you gonna run, Raj? Let's be honest, you're a big dude. You all sprint deeper into the jungle, racing back to the hotel. You can't see what's happening behind you, but you hear the strange trio shouting and running. Who were those people? How the hell would we know? Shut up and keep running. You sprint as hard as you can. A heavy, low-hanging branch looms in front of you. That heavy, low-hanging branch. Jump. You inexplicably jump, colliding with your shoulder against the branch. Ow! Watch where you're going. You're making it so hard to save you. Just then, you spot a thick tree root right in front of you. This is where you would jump. Junk. See, low-hanging, I would figure, eh. You jump, neatly clearing the rut. Ooh, slick moves. Just keep running. You slam through the thick brush, finally to find the resort, and emerge outside the Celestial, where your friends are all standing just inside the big metal gate to the resort. What's happening? The gate! Open the gate, now! Estella and Leela dive forward, pulling the gate open, letting your group in. There! Now close it! They pull the gate shut and bar it, closing off the hotel and blocking your pursuers. You collapse alongside Shawn and Jake. Are we good? Are we safe? Safe from what? What happened out there? You turn to look out through the bars. There in the thick jungle, you can barely make out a man shape, glowering at you with cold fire in his eyes. Surprised he's not yelling in a Smishno Tuka! Another painful vision staggers you. You and your friends, bloodied and beaten, hands tied, being dragged into the trees. Huh? You blink and the man is gone. You all stand there outside the hotel, panting, gasping, staring out into the jungle. Would someone please tell me what's going on here? The enemy is out there. And they're coming for us. Okay. Wow. Alrighty then. As you can tell, I'm sick. But I had to get on this shit, you know, it's Wednesday. So, wow. I'm telling you, Avatar, really. I don't even know what else to say. First, Pixelberry needs to really change that header. These are old books. I need to get rid of that, especially right here on featured. I mean, I love you, but come on. Long story short, wow. I look forward to the diamond version. I wonder if there's a peaceful resolution. But that one image did show that that his throat was slit. So that might have been false sense of whatever, and like he might have pulled out like a sword and put it up against her throat. Well, he already had a sword in his hand, that's right. So he might have put it against her throat. Jake intervenes with Shawn, barely saving you. Something might have happened. So we will really have to look for the diamond version. Or I'm sure someone in the comment section will be like, whoa, what happened was... aside from that, what I was going to is here. I've already unlocked this, as you can see, with the other key. I got this to do next. I wanted to do Endless Summer first this week. Normally we always do Freshman, and I figured I'd give it a twist and a different thing. So yeah, look forward to that next. Got an hour and a half until this is done. I guess in Freshman, I guess you'll see what's next. That's next will be Rules of Engagement and then Love Hacks, so look forward to that. And this week, providing... I mean, I didn't do too bad with being sick. So look forward to finally getting that Most Wanted up. Do keep in mind, I did do the whole first chapter, but which was 2 parts, but I need to do the voice for the rest. So, like I said, I could have just did all the book and I would have been up, but by popular demand, everybody says, hey, you know, we love it, you keep us entertained, do your voice, do it awesome. So I thought I was like, alright, well, it's you I'm looking to appease and satisfy you folks, so it's what you wanted, you voted for it, so I hope you guys did enjoy. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to be back on the mend. Fought this crap off for well, pretty much since last Wednesday is when I came down and got real sick. Love Hacks was late to get uploaded, and I've been sick ever since then. Finally on the mend. Still got the chest congestion, a little bit nasal, coughing is a bitch, but I digress. So until next time, folks, peace.